Naval Operations Distinguished Graduate Award for Villanova University.
General Tulin, Colonel Marchiaro, Brother Donahue, esteemed guests, deans, staff, faculty, family, and friends. I'd like to speak to you today about the group of young men and women sitting before you. Over the last 4 years, we have developed into an incredible and cohesive group. In front of you sits young ensigns and second lieutenants who have together logged thousands of community service hours, received dozens of awards, honors, and scholarships in ROTC and in their individual colleges. Some who have made the Dean's List every semester for 4 years. They've studied abroad in different countries around the globe. Tutored children in Philadelphia, served as soup kitchens, had papers published, and were leaders of on-campus activities, even those outside of ROTC, whether it be peers, Blue Key Society, fraternity, water polo, break trips, the National Honor Society, or numerous committees on campus, or something as simple as leading a group in class. My point is that this is an extraordinary group of young people. They are leaders both in the battalion and through every aspect of their lives. While Villanova on a whole is an inspiring community, this group of 24 officers stands above their peer group at Villanova. As testimony to that, I'd like to tell a short story about when this fact really hit home for me. I was having a conversation with Dean Pugh, Commander Mark Dahl, 3 of my fellow midshipmen, and some health center faculty. We were discussing the role of ROTC in reducing dangerous alcohol consumption on campus. Dean Pugh, who's the Dean of Students, proceeded to tell us about how he has, multiple times, had regular students who have been in trouble for one thing or another. When discussing a possible solution, the student brings up, "Oh, don't worry, it won't happen again. My roommate is an ROTC. He will make sure." After 4 years, finally it hit me. The remarkable positive impact that the ROTC program, and specifically this group of young officers, has on this campus. Not just in the formal organizations I listed before, but everywhere, all the way down to the individual peer groups. That power to influence, especially in the positive direction, that is leadership, and that is something to be extremely proud of. They did not, however, just show up that way 4 years ago. I think we can all agree that we were very different people on that first morning of India Company. Since then, we've grown and developed into Naval and Marine Corps officers we are today. To this we owe thanks. Thanks to Father Donahue, to Villanova, to the ROTC unit, to Colonel Marchiaro, to unit staff, and to the midshipmen who have come before and greeted us on that first day of India Company. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all these individuals for everything they have done to help prepare us for our Naval and Marine Corps careers. I do have one piece of advice that I'd like to pass to my fellow officers that I apply every day of my life. Probably about 5 or 6 years ago, each of you decided you want to serve your country. You decided either the Navy or the Marine Corps, and then set out on your path to become a leader of sailors or Marines. Unfortunately, you soon found out that this is not an easy task. You had to complete physical fitness tests, compete against top-ranked students around the country for scholarship spots at top-ranked universities. Then, even if you proved you were good enough for a spot in ROTC, you had to compete again for class ranking, for designation, for ship selection, or at officer candidate school. At some point, somebody might have told you you couldn't, or you shouldn't, but you did. You set a goal, and here you sit, you have achieved it. My piece of advice stems from this method of setting and achieving goals, and has become a household term in my family. In Latin, it is nil difficile volenti, which roughly translates to, nothing is impossible to the one who wants it, or where there's a will, there's a way. I urge you to remember and apply that every day in your careers in the military and beyond. Continue to set goals and achieve them despite any hardship that will come your way. Unfortunately, this will likely be the last time we as a class sit together. While we have come a long way since Lieutenant Woller's class, it is now our turn to pass the torch. We will go our separate ways. We will spread across the globe from San Diego to Pensacola, from Yokosuka, Japan to Quantico, Virginia. However, there are 2 things we will always hold common. First, we will always have the Navy and Marine Corps values of honor, courage, and commitment. support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Secondly, we are all Villanovans and will always be a welcome member of the Villanova community. We will always hold the Villanova core values of Veritas, Unitas, Caritas, right next to honor, courage, and commitment. These are two possessions that will always bond us together, regardless of our location. We will take these values and carry them with us for the rest of our lives. And when you see another Villanovan in the fleet, or another sailor or Marine after a career, you will know that you hold that special bond. Thank you. Congratulations to the class of 2012.
Thank you. Congratulations, Michael. On behalf of the Villanova NRTC class of 2012, Michael will present a gift to General Tuller for his part in today's commissioning ceremony.
Thank you very much.
The NRTC unit extends our special thanks to Father